Aloha, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today as we delve into tributes and testimonials from comedians who had a positive interaction with Steven Seagal and will never forget him. Who can forget Big Daddy Seagal? I can't. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content and all things Seagal related. Big Daddy is full of entertainment value.
Right. Oh God. They must hate me. I mean, what are we gonna do?
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Well, they probably think I'm the biggest jerk who's ever been on the show.
No, that would be Steven Seagal. Well, oh, geez, I forgot to ask you about Steven Seagal and when you pitched him a sketch that you had written.
Well, it was Hans and Franz.
Right.
And we were talking to him about it. I was helping with Hans and Franz that week. And Seagal read it, and he said, if I do this sketch, if I do it. And they want to fight him. Hey, we'll take you on. He goes, if I do it, I have to beat them up. Like,
He's got to win.
It's the most ludicrous scenario. You don't worry. No one will think that no one's thinking anyone beat anyone up here. But that was his attitude the whole week, was he kept saying, I've never seen your show. I don't know what you do here. Like, really? You've never seen Saturday Night Live? Where do you live?
Minutes he's making him wait, sitting there by himself. Finally, Steven Seagal emerges from one of the other ante-rooms in the mobile home. And he comes out and he said, I just read the greatest script I've ever read in my life. He goes, really? Who wrote it? I did.
What happened with the Hans and Franz sketch?
When he came in, we wrote it, we did it at read-through, and all of it was them making fun of Steven. Like,
Right.
Arnold is stronger than you. He could flick you with your little baby finger, and you would fly across the room and land in your own baby poop,
Yeah.
your little spindly arms, and so your buttocks are like marshmallows. You're lucky we don't have a campfire here. And he's just reading his lines and not really reacting to it.
Right.
Then on Thursday, we're just on the soundstage rehearsing it. And we go through it with the cue cards. He reads his lines, very serious. Then he just walks off. So I went up to him. I said, Steven, are you okay? And he just didn't look at me. He's looking straight forward. He goes, quote, and this is a quote. I just wish Arnold was here so I could kick his fucking ass.
So what does that mean? He didn't understand the
I
sketch?
told him, I said, they're idiots.
Right.
Doesn't mean you're weaker than Arnold. These guys just worship Arnold. So we rewrote it. I don't know if he ever saw it.
Steven Seagal?
Yeah, I just brought that up because I wanted a Steven Seagal story.
I got a great Steven Seagal story. Do you want to hear it real quick?
I want to hear Steven Seagal story.
Okay, Steven Seagal, a great man, great actor. I mean, this was his big chance. We were shooting on a houseboat, and the director said, well, let's practice. Let's rehearse this scene one time. It's kind of complicated. We're sitting around, it's DMX or whatever. And Steven Seagal's like, I don't rehearse, man. No, let's just shoot it. Let's shoot this. Oh, he goes, okay. So anyways, he starts and Steven Seagal's like, well, I will tell you one thing. And he starts to get up. He goes, I'm going to kick all your asses. And he starts walking out towards what he thinks is a door, but it's not the right door. It's the door that goes into the ocean. Okay, I swear. And I'm going to say, oh my gosh, you're going to the wrong door. But then I know what's happening. So I'm like, holy shit, this is awesome. And he takes a step and he drops into the ocean. And you know, at the time he colored in his hair, he had about that much black, like magic marker kind of thing. He's a great guy, by the way. And he wouldn't wear a hairpiece, so he just painted in. And if you watch the movie up close, you could go, oh my God, there's like an inch of black stuff. And he's like kind of fat for a muscle guy. He's got very big wrists, so
On the list.
I love Steven Seagal. He's a good dude.
We believe you.
Yeah, he's awesome. And he's very sensitive. For real, like this, he's going to hear about it. He's going to say, why did you? And I'm going to be like, oh my God, it's an amazing story, buddy.
He's Steven Seagal having breakfast. I was like, that's Casey Ryback, and I believe he's eating breakfast in our hotel. I've got to go over and say something. So I went over and I was like, oh, can I get a selfie? And Steven was like, oh, what are you doing? I was like, I'm filming this travel log. He was like, would you like me to be in it? And I was like,
He's a busy man.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. And he was like, okay, I've got an idea. This will be really funny. And he asked me this thing about like, I needed to ask him what the essence of Zen was. And I went and told the producers, like, can you just go outside and film? Because I think Steven Seagal is about to come and do a joke on camera. So he walked out and I went, hello, Steven Seagal, I'm a fan of yours. What is the essence of Zen? And he threw me in a fountain.
Can I ask one more question as well?
Yeah, sure.
I know that you're a Zen master. What is the essence of Zen?
Steven Seagal just threw me into a pond.
Is he just gone?
I was just going to shake his hand and thank him for it.
Now, yeah, hilarious. He didn't tell me that he was going to do that. He just threw me in a pond and then just walked off and got into his car and drove off without signing a release form or explaining what any of it meant. It was so surreal, and we all stood around like, what the hell just happened? I just got judo chopped by Casey Ryback into a fountain.
It's normal. It's totally normal.